its land rent by tooth and claw.
You know. And I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
As the chaos spread, the star seemed doomed to unravel. And yet... there were those who stood in defiance of that fate. It's all or nothing. Time, 'tis as we feared. The respite afforded this land was but fleeting. The end draweth nigh.
While the world is lost to ruin.
It would. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Do as you must then, but we scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
Past the far
What's up, everybody? It's Amon-Rellik, the Godslayer. Amon-Rellik Game, and we're back in more Final Fantasy 14, and today we are beginning the Endwalker story. Finally made it here, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I know I'm late, but I'm hype and I'm ready. I'm hype. Let's do this. You know, Shadowbringers, it ended on an awesome note, so I'm really ready. I'm down. I'm down for all the foolishness, all the recklessness. Xenos is back, and we now know what weapon he chose. My man chose a scythe. My man chose the weapon of the devil himself. Alright, let's finish off this quest with Amon-Rellik in Death on the Dawn. I got my energy drink and I got my water. We're good. Let's do this. I trust you all enjoyed a comfortable flight aboard the Pride of the Guardian fleet. Lest you worry, the Bonanza has been towed to a nearby location to be retrieved at your convenience. You have thought of everything, Lord Amon-Rellik, and may I say how much I appreciated your hospitality you afforded us on the way home. Think nothing of it. Our destination lie in the same direction, and it afforded me the perfect opportunity to learn how my errant friend has been since he took his leave. It would seem you have finally found a place to settle down. I merely grew weary of wandering the Far East. Returning to more serious matters, while the Telophoroi has been driven from Cartano, 'tis like that the bulk of their forces yet remain. On the evidence of the Grand Company of Eorzea's first joint military operation, however, I am confident that we have the potential to meet such threats head-on, even without the aid of you and yours. As such, while our forces keep the Telophoroi at bay, I would ask that you apply your talents to the task of neutralizing the towers. A sensible division of labor. While the towers remain, so too will the threat of the lunar primals. And given our expertise in the field of aetherology, we are better qualified to find the solution. That we are, especially should it happen to lie beyond the Alliance's dominion. There is a time and place for formal investigations, of course, but certain secrets are wont to hide where only enterprising individuals may venture. I cannot agree more. There are none better suited to this task, nor any upon whom I would rather rely. On behalf of the Alliance, I thank you. We look forward to receiving any information you are able to uncover. And with that, I must take my leave. Should you have need of assistance, pray do not hesitate to ask. Fare you well, my friends. Boy, Amon-Rellik, boy, of the Fortune's Knights! Or the Fortune's Knights! The House Fortunes! The Ishgardians, boy! I confess I had hoped to be able to study the towers more closely, vital as they plainly are to the Telophoroi's plans. If we can discern their ultimate function, we will be one step closer to understanding our enemy's grand scheme. So we should succeed in neutralizing them, of course. It is all but certain that the Telophoroi will mount an all-out invasion. And then it will begin. The one who awaits at the heart of the chaos will come for us. For you. Yet in the end, our true nemesis may be the calamity to end all calamities. The final days themselves. Don't worry, my dark powers will defeat them. Yes, alright, Alphino. We need a plan, not portents. As Thancred so eloquently pointed out, we are in a position to seek information from all manner of places, not least Shalian. According to Crowd, the Forum have been more secretive than ever of late. While this may be related to the appearance of the Telophoroi, that remains a matter of speculation. But one thing is clear, the Forum is determined to keep us from discovering the truth. Master Fortuna's performance at the Lotus Stand was enough to convince me of that. The matter beareth further investigation, I heartily concur. Nor can I think of a more promising place to look for the answers we seek on the matter of the towers. Shalian hath ever been the wellspring of etherical knowledge. I care not where we go. Here or there, my lance will be ready. That's right, Estinian boy. Estinian ain't no joke, man. Estinian he be getting down. He be making me look bad. I be like, hold on a second, I'm supposed to be the warrior light. Why is it that Estinian be getting in there and be doing wild shit I can't do? Like, man, he making Dragoon. I don't know why people be shitting on Dragoon. Dragoon be looking tight as fuck in these cutscenes, man. And what of you, Amon? Might you be persuaded to join us? I'm a Dark Knight, man. Of course I'm coming, man. What you talking about? If it means I can have words with Fortunal, I gotta have some words with that man. And you disowning your kids and shit in front of me, man? No, don't do that. Don't do that, son. Don't do that. It means I can have some words with Fortunal. Only after I do. You disown. If they ignore us, they're in for a shot. Yeah, man, we disowning your kids. Your kids over here, you know, they're fighting to save the world and shit. And you over here just being all uppity and smart. It appears that we are in agreement, but we have but wait for Crowd to secure the necessary permissions. In the meantime, there is a matter I would investigate. Does it involve tall structures? By strange coincidence, it does. At present, I have only a creeping suspicion, but with your help, I will soon find out whether my fears are warranted. Alright. I got the hush emote. Meanwhile, in the Garlean capital. Damn. Yo, that site looks dope. I want it. I want it.
Those Eorzeans certainly are a stubborn bunch. Though I suppose you knew that already. My plan to redirect the ether from Cartano came to a rather less than satisfactory conclusion. It was, in many respects, an abject failure. Which does, of course, raise the question of where we are going to procure the requisite amount. The obvious solution would be to draw on resources a little closer to home, though that would require our dreamer to dream a trifle more deeply.
So be it. The dreamer will not complain.
Then let us begin the preparations at once. With the gateway of the gods complete, all that remains is to gather the necessary ether, and our prize shall be within reach. The time has come to fulfill your heart's desire, my desire! To relieve those wretched creatures of their meaningless existence!
Reaper is what Dark Knight should have been.
While I await you, I shall drink a sea of souls and gorge myself upon the darkened moon. Then you shall come to me, all roiling rage and rancor. And the stars shall bear witness to our final contest.
Oh yeah, I'm coming for you, Xenos. We got a long history together. Your blade of mine will meet on the field of battle. Dark Knight versus Reaper, I will teach you that the Dark Knights are the true darkest class.
As I thought, the ethereal currents have been disturbed here too.
Look at her, Stola. Beautiful ass girl. Look at her. Them cheeks. You just want to squeeze them cheeks. Although she'll probably kill you for doing it, but still want to squeeze them.
It was the same in Thanalan. Make that every location we surveyed.
And the strength of each current has diminished dramatically, far more than could be attributed to a natural occurrence.
What tidings bringest thou from Dravania?
We took a number of readings, and noticed that the closer we were to the tower, the lower the etheric density became. In short,
the towers are drawing upon the land's ether, which would explain how they were able to carry out the summonings.
Our allies must be informed of this. We should return to the Rising Stones and have Tataru relay our findings to them.
Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Darkness comes. And with it, the end. The fate of the star is in your hands.
Everything all right back there?
Yeah, I'm good, Steny. I'm good, I think. I don't know. I just seen the chick. I just seen the chick appear, say some ominous shit and then dip. That blood moon, boy. In solemn dawn, grim purpose shines, gaze cast toward the sky. Thus does our final curtain rise, your steps to guide. Under the darkened moon, Alphino! I am level 15, 515. Okay. Oh yeah, let me, before we do anything, let me show you guys my current gear. I'm rolling with the augmented Crypt Lurkers. Probably need to go and I actually do. I need to go and get my shit repaired. I probably need to get my shit repaired, but yeah, let me go outside and get my shit repaired real quick, cause woo! Did the wings of hope said the wings of hope will take me all the way higher, oh higher. Hey, Mender. Repair all of it. Thank you, sir. All right, let's go. Look at that boy. Look at that boy. This is what Xeno's got to work on. This is what Xeno's going to have to deal with right here. Xeno's going to have to deal with all of this. Look at my soul eater, boy. Look at my soul edge. I got my soul edge on my back. And my soul edge. You're going to be doing all of that right there. Put all that in his, all that up his ass. You know what I'm saying? He look like he like taking it up the booty too. He going to get it. He going to get it all up the booty. Do 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 ba doodle 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 boo do do. All right, Alphino, let's go. Alphino is feeling the need to take stock. Amon, do you have some time to talk? Sure. I would like to gather everyone in Dawn's Respite and together assess the situation in which we find ourselves. Didn't we just do that? Let us take stock of the facts, shall we? I thought we just did it. The crisis at hand began with the sudden appearance of ominous towers in a multitude of locations throughout the world. Yes, we know that. We have since learned that said structures were brought into being by an organization known as the Telophoroi. The Telophoroi's stated purpose is to recreate the final days of eons past, an apocalyptic event that would result in the destruction of all we hold dear. Already have these towers of theirs been the cause of untold suffering. Countless innocents kidnapped and imprisoned, their faith perverted for primal summonings. And unless we find a way to deal with the corruptive aura surrounding the spires, we can't even get close enough to rescue anyone. Those shielded with the blessing of light seem to be able to resist being tempered at least. But after what happened to Arnvald and Fredola, we need to be very, very careful about how we proceed. Yet while these threats come close to home, are of a paramount concern. We mustn't lose sight of the situation in Garlemald. As you know, the Telophoroi are under the leadership of Fandaniel and one other delightful fellow, Xenos Ye Galvus. the Crown Prince and our dear friend. To date, he reclaims his old body, murdered Emperor Varus, and plunged Garlemald into an even deeper pit of chaos. The capital has probably seen the worst of it. For a good while there, I saw the bloodiest fighting of the war in the War of Succession. They saw the bloodiest fighting, but that has since changed and in troubling ways. During our reconnaissance, the air was not once rent by the barking of cannons or the cries of discord. 'Twas an eerie fog of silence which did blanket that ruined city. The inhabitants appeared to have been tempered, and with ne'er a word spoken did they labor to transform the palace into a soaring edifice born of nightmares. If they were indeed made thralls, it seems safe to assume that these events too were orchestrated by Talafaroi. An army of primals is awful enough, but in light of recent developments, I fear it is only the prelude to an even greater catastrophe. We need to devise a means to counter this threat, and quickly, before our allies are overwhelmed. We will find a way in Charlian, I'm sure of it. Master Fortunal's comments regarding the final days were curious to say the least. The Forum knows more than it is letting on. Sorry to interrupt. We just received word from Mistress Cryo. She says the arrangements for your visit have been finalized. Yeah, we going to Charlian! Let's go! You're to head to Limsa Lumensa and board the next ship bound for Charlian. And on arrival, present yourselves as associates of the students of Baldassan. Come to assist with the Order's restoration. The arrangements may be settled, but what are your thoughts? They must raise at the prospect of returning home after so long. I'm eager to see it, of course. We should set off at once. Let's go, boy! Let's go to Charlian! Then I'll accompany you to the docks. You need at least one person there to wave and cry and wish you a safe journey. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Nah, Lanoska! Lanosha! Let's go! Let's go! Linsa lo minsa. Let's take a minute to take a look at some of the fashion around here. What we got here? Some nice evening wear. Some nice, some nice out, going out wear and stuff. Okay. What we got here? Oh, we got the jeans. We got the, we got the short jeans with the, yeah, okay. Okay. What's this Taro got on? What's this Taro got on right here? What's Taro got on? Oh, look at him, boy! Look at him. He out here. He on vacation, boy. You know what I'm saying? He visiting Limits of Laments on vacation. That's what he doing. You know what I'm saying? A little tiny food, boy. He on vacation. But we not on vacation. We not on vacation. We here on business. We here on business. Oh, the bunny chicks. Oh, the bunny chicks. Hold on a second. Is she? Oh. Wait, no. Okay, yeah, okay. I was kind of confused. Was she? I was like, was she white or black? All right. Look at her. Look at her. What we got here? Who's this? What we got over here? What's she wearing? Okay. She got that. She a samurai thing, ain't she? Samurai. Damn, man. Yep. Samurai. That blade don't look samurai though. Alright, what we got here? Okay. Yeah, bunny boy. Ugh. The East Aldenar Trading Company sailor. Alright, let's go. Everyone's here, which is good, because I've already paid for your passage, and the fee is non-refundable. The ship Poseidon should be pulling into port soon, so please follow me and have all of your luggage close at hand. The rays of hope will take me all the way higher, oh higher.
They've almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule, or so I'm told.
Excellent. 'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
It's funny. Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one. And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
Aye. 'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief. Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
Ah, that's right, Thancred used to be a thief.
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
Will this be your first visit to Sharlayan, Sir Estinian? Sir Estinian?
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
I, merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company. Or I'll be forced to respond in kind, little Lord Alphino.
You've made your point, Estinian. Painfully well.
Better.
Little Lord Alphino.
Are you all right, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland. It's just... We're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hellbent on destroying the world. And once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
I'll bring them back safe and sound, I promise.
I'll hold you to that.
Ah, good. You're still here.
Hori Boulder! What's up, big boy?
Hori! Coulternay! What brings you all this way?
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower. Flamine and the others wish you all a safe journey, and promise that they'll look after things here until you return. We will too, of course. Aye, we, your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn, will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
We're set to sail! All aboard for Charlian!
It's time.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
Have a safe journey, and please, please, be careful.
The Warrior of Darkness getting on that ship.
And so you venture forth unto the unknown. A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux. In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice. That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end. Treasure every moment, every step of your descent. And there, in the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Boy, that Bahamut theme.
Here. Feel. Think.
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser. Though we're hardly alone in that. Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt.
Walk free.
Called out to you, you say? I've heard nothing myself. In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Sharlayan should be coming into view at any moment.
My voice yet reaches you. I am glad. Hear, feel, think. And thus do we meet face to face at last. My warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
Heidelin? Why now?
After your sojourn in the First, I believe you have your answer. You have gained an understanding of what I truly am, what Heidelin has always been, a primal. Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world, and I was brought forth to bind him. Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered. The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield. Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid. Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms, monumental, which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks. Sharlayan's just over yonder.
I will not keep you further. Your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land. We shall meet again, and soon.
Oh, what a fine morning. Still a bit stiff, though.
And a good morning to you too. Taken a look at the island already?
Then let's go. Let's go! Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
Ah, the sleepers have arisen. There she is. Good old Charlian.
Oh, I see it.
Home. Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes. But we'll manage on our own, if we must.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Indeed, 'tis as Sir Estinian saith. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side, I prithee.
Thank you, my friends. We are ever grateful for your steadfast support.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Charlian proper. There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby!
Charlian, the solitary island nation of the northern seas. Where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets. Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Ala-Megan soil.
That's what those places, the ruins came from.
So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next, then? Entry applications?
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
Hasn't Charlian all but severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
'Tis true that, as a nation, Charlian only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders, especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge. If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
May.
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed. The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Sharlayan's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions. Kral has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration. Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Of course. The immigration officers were this way, as I recall. Shall we?
Boy, the Crystal Exarch! Boy, the Exarch!
Greetings. We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city. Would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
I am. Grahatir of the Students of Baldessian at your service. I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
Very good. I have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled arrival for today. And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Ishtola rule.
See how it glows? That list is etherically linked with the citizen registry kept in the main repository.
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home. Now, who do we have here?
Alphino Leveilleur.
And Alize Leveilleur.
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny. And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
We shall keep that in mind.
These last two are not Sharlayan natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
Name and occupation?
Amon-Rellik, champion of the Eorzea. Amon-Rellik, champion of Eorzea.
And it is a title well earned, I can assure you.
An adventurer by trade is what your documentation indicates. No mention of this particular title. Self-appointed, I take it. Either way, your employer seems willing to vouch for your character, so I shall albeit reluctantly, grant you entry. Champion. And you, sir?
Estinian Valeno, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formally, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
If you'll allow me... My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Mistress Baldessian, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it. But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
About to say, boy, I'm a dragon slayer.
Croyle, it is good to see you.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you all seem none the worse for wear. There is much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we?
Oh.
Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Well, I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
Oh, it's snowing. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, let's see here. Alright, guys, yeah, I'm gonna end it here. We made it to Sharlayan. I'm gonna end it here, and then the next one we gonna go forward on, and we gonna get up in here. We made it to Endwalker, baby. Amon-Rellik the Godslayer, Amon-Rellik Gaming. We out.